USAA knows dynamic duos can save the day, like superheroes and sidekicks or auto and home insurance. With USAA, you can bundle your auto and home and save up to 10%. Learn more and get a quote at usaa.com/bundle. Restrictions apply.
You don't need to use an oversized AI model for everything, just like you don't need to use an axe to slice a cake. Find out how smaller models can deliver the right results and help cut AI costs up to 90% at IBM.com. The AI built for business. IBM. Looking for an AI glow-up that passes the office vibe check? What? AI that only knows the internet doesn't make sense for business. Get AI trained on your data at IBM.com. The AI built for business. IBM.
Welcome to the Positive Mindset Podcast. My name is Cindy Lawrence, and in this episode, we're going to dial our mind in. We're going to make a positive shift where anything is possible. Make sure to listen all the way through, because at the very end, we're going to take a deep, healing, meditative breath to help us align on this message and move forward throughout the day. Well, we are a part of something. We are doing something together here. We are making a positive shift. And if there is something in this episode, a perspective shift, a mind shift, something that you take away that helps you increase your life, share it with somebody or leave a comment. This is how we grow together, and this is how we become the rising tide. Your mindset is everything. The self-talk that you have going on through your mind will dictate your life experience. When you decide that you are something, either by choice or circumstance, that's who you are. There's no escaping it. If you think that bad things happen to you, if you think that people are evil, if you think that rich people are bad, if you think this, that, or the other, that will always be your experience. Something that we have to remember is that the world is not as it is. It's as we are. So if your self-talk is low frequency like that, your self-experience will be low frequency. So when you start making adjustments, when you start stepping into that millionaire mindset, that infinite mindset, that possibility mindset, it becomes possible for you. I realized that my message is changing. You should realize that your self-talk is changing. And when you do, not everybody's going to like it. It's hard knowing that I'm going to help somebody become a millionaire, but lose people that aren't going to make a positive shift. It's hard knowing that some people are going to walk a finer line with this message and others are going to get lost. You see, your passion, your purpose, your life is an experience. The degree at which you have it is your self-talk. Mindset. What setting are you willing to put that frequency on? What setting are you willing to put your life on? When you lock in, anything is possible. I started deciding that I am him. I started deciding that I am a king. When you start deciding that you are something, anything becomes possible. A millionaire mindset, a millionaire experience, an infinite mindset, an infinite experience, a love mindset, a love experience, they are connected. You have to flood your mind with these things. When I say that I create diamonds, when I say that I create millionaires, it's all possible. I want you to look in my eyes and know who you can become. I want you to feel the resistance, because when we're talking, when we're working together, you either have to become it or you have to disagree with it. You have to find something wrong with it. You have to say, well, it's this, it's that, the other, why it's not good anymore. When you get to that state where you have to make a stand, when you have to make a choice, when you have to make a decision on which way you're going to go, that's where power happens. That's where infinite possibility happens. Could you imagine if you accepted the belief that you could be anything? If you accepted the belief that you could be anything, you would have to give up everything now. You see, that's where people get lost. They think that obtaining more things, obtaining the goal immediately is a proof of progress, is a proof of success, but it's not. It's all an amount of becoming. We become in the dark. We become in the lack. We become in absence of what it is that we desire, because we are the creators, and first we must create it in ourselves. If you want this millionaire mindset, if you want to become somebody that can do anything that they want, you have to become somebody that is everything they want without it first. Right? If you want to build up massive wealth, you have to learn to go without now. If you want to build a physique that you love, you have to learn to go without right now. Right? The things that you desire will keep you from the actual goal. It's not everybody that can become anybody. It's a few that decide to become the thing that everybody desires. right? Your goal is what most people want, but most people aren't. Your vision is what most people desire, but most people aren't. If you're rolling with me, you have to be better every week. There has to be an expectation that I will get better and better every single week. That each time you view a video, that you listen to a podcast, that you go to the next level because I've gone to the next level. If we're still talking about the same things in the same way, in the same process, a year from now, you should go somewhere else. Because if you're still on that same lane, if you're still vibing with the same thing that I've been saying for years, then there's been no growth. There's been no expansion. There's been no deeper understanding of you. So whatever frequency you want, whatever life you want, whatever expansion you want, it comes with absence of it in your life. So if right now you don't have the things that you want, good, you're already a step ahead. If you don't have the body, if you don't have the money, if you don't have the love, if you don't have the joy, if you don't have the experience, whatever it is that you desire, if you do not have it right now, good, that means you're a step ahead, right? The person that already has it and is not fulfilled within is lost. You're right where you need to be, locked into that motherfucking life, locked into where you don't give a shit anymore because you're going to be locked in so much that only the life you desire becomes a reality. You understand that you can swarm your brain with what you want to where you see it in the reality. It's you, then the experience, always. So pour into your mind that you make $100,000 a month. Do you know how life-changing that would be? If you adopted that belief, how life-changing that would be. And maybe it's 10,000. Maybe you need the steps. But if you adopted that, anything would become possible. Wake up today and scream. Say, I am the one. Right? Have some ego within belief of who you are. The number one creation, which is the most important from the universe, is you. Because you create all this. So when you treat you with the highest respect, meaning that you are going to be someone that's influential, somebody that makes things better, then you are showing the most love to the universe. When you treat yourself bad with negative self-talk, with negative vision, with negative reality, you are pushing down what God created in you, what the universe created in you. You were meant to be the 0.001%. You incarnated on earth. You're here with purpose. And I know everyone's is different, but the alignment should be the same. Just as I desire one thing to get it, you can take the same. Whatever that means to you. If you want to help animals, you better be disciplined to those animals. Well, you better be disciplined to that vision. If you want to build your online agency to reach $10 billion, you better be disciplined to that. People need to know what you're about. If they don't know you, and you don't know you. Right? If you were to ask the closest circle what your vision was, if I went and asked them, would they really know? Would they say, oh, Henry, he wants to be on stage. He's going to reach millions and millions and millions of people. He's rare. He's different. He's that guy. Right? What would they say about you? Be so influenced by your own vision, by your own goal, that everybody that is with you, that rolls in your pack, has to be drinking the same water. If they're not, they need to go. And they don't need to go because you're pushing them away. They need to go because you're not in alignment with yourself. You're going to end up the same as them. Right? Your ideas, your books, your visions, your podcasts, your YouTube, they all have to align with where you're going. Like, can you say that you're badass at whatever you do? And if you're not, choose today. Everybody has a starting point. In fact, I'd rather roll with the person that struggled for 30 years to make something happen, but finally got it, than the person that got it right away. Of course, they're both going to be successful, but the one that has 30 years of lessons and then is successful, they're deep. Right? They're really ready for some battles. They've got scars. That's why you should be proud of when you make the decision, say, now is my time. That's when you should be proud to make the decision, say, I'm waking up as higher version of me going forward. I'm stepping into the highest vibration because it was always you. That version existed now and the past and the future. It's just a different degree of you. It's just a higher level of you. It's just the next version of you. It's where you're going. It's who you are. It's who you're meant to be. Like, lock in on that. Peel in on that. I am a millionaire. A multi-millionaire. You know how good it feels to live in that reality? To know that I can do whatever I want, that I can help whoever I want, that I can travel wherever I want, that I can pay what I need to pay. True freedom. There's too much abundance in this world for you not to have it. Wherever you're at, look at it right now and say, this isn't my obstacle. This isn't my barrier. This is my level up. You got a bad boss, that's your level up. You got tough coworkers, that's your level up. You have a tough assignment, that's your level up. When you look at it like that, meaning whatever happens, when I go to this, I'm coming out better, I'm coming out richer, I'm coming out smarter, you won't be stopped. Your vision, your life, it won't be stopped if that's the path you take. So who are you going to be? How are you going to lock it in? Where are you going to go in this life? This is an episode of question. This is an episode of self-discovery. This is an episode of self-belief. Say it, I am them. I am her. I am him. I'm rolling up, right? I'm pulling up in the whip I desire. I've got the watch on that I want. I've got the chain that I want. I've got the haircut that I want. I've got the body I want because I create the things that I know I was meant to be. You see, and this is why this journey is so important. We're not just chasing the money, chasing the things, we're chasing the state of being. That's why the absence of it is where the true joy is going to be found. When you learn to be the version of you that doesn't have the thing and you fall in love with that, your ability to have gratitude will never be stronger. You'll be able to operate so free, and then you can have the things, but you don't need them. You can experience the things, but you don't need them. You don't want to be the person that has it and wishes they weren't here because they exist. I work with them. Right? You don't want to be the person that doesn't have it, dreaming of the thing they want and miserable. They exist. I've worked with them. Right? But we are on that level up. You are on that level up. You are that motherfucking person that was meant here to do something amazing. Show up today as your highest self. Show up as a version of you that is better than yesterday. You owe it to yourself. You owe it to your family. You owe it to your lineage to be the one to wake up. Why else would you be listening to this? Why else would you be here right now if not to be amazing? So what we're going to do is we're going to take a deep breath. And when we breathe in, we're going to slow it down. We're going to step into that boss energy, that millionaire mindset, right? A millionaire mindset isn't just about money. It's about creation. It's about opportunity. It's about making things happen. It's about changing the world. It's about making an experience. It's about making a splash. It's about all of those things. It's not just the money. If you're stuck just on the money, you're not thinking big enough, right? So we're going to step into that millionaire mindset. And so as you breathe in, I want you to step into that money with me. Say, I am a millionaire. Just feel it. Feel the money filling up your pockets, feeling the ability that you'll be able to do, the things you're going to be able to do, the people you're going to be able to help. Feel it all. And then as you hold your breath, see what you would do. What would you do? Would you finally buy that ranch you want to live in? Would you go get that house? Would you pay off some debt? Would you help your mom? Would you help your dad? Would you help your family? What would you do when you became that millionaire that had the ability to actually help somebody? Visualize it. And then as you exhale, allow anything that doesn't resonate with you to leave you. Are you ready? Let's go ahead and take a deep breath in. And out. I create millionaires. That's what I do. If you are with me, you are meant to be big. You're meant to be amazing. You're meant to be accomplished. You're meant to be the version of you that other people desire to be. That's your purpose. And when you find it, you become the rising tide that lifts all ships. Well, thank you so much for watching. I hope this episode was impactful. If you want to go deeper into these messages, if you want to take it to the next level, subscribe to my email list. There's a link down below. It will keep you up to date with every single episode. And we do simple, easy to follow exercises that help you make this shift, that help you dial into that mindset that you desire so you can create the life that you desire. Also, we are the rising tide. So share this podcast. This will be a podcast that receives 1 million downloads a month, and it's because of you. That's why it happens. That's why we grow. You can also follow me on social media at Real Henry G. There's a link down below for that, or you can search it. I appreciate all the follows and the messages on Instagram. And if you are someone that wants to take this to the next level, if you are listening to this and you say, well, I'm already achieving high, but I want to go to that next level. I'm doing everything, but my mindset could go even deeper. Let's connect. Email me at henry@vibeabundant.com. That's HENRY at vibe, abundant.com. Let's connect. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, and I can't wait to talk to you next time.